Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing today? I think today, I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I'm going to chat about the art of being a handyman and how being a handyman has died out, or the skill of being good with your hands has died out. Let me run the clip and let's talk about it.
So as man them, we need to start buying more tools and all the attachments for the tools and like the blades and the saws is because our children are growing up in London in some shit houses, bro. And what's happening is that it's embarrassing for the mothers because the mothers are getting styled on. Have you ever seen, bro, these Essex girls that Essex girls that will turn a council house into Buckingham Palace. Don't ever think for 1 second that she's done that because she backed out her money out of her pocket and paid for that to get done. Don't ever think for a second that she's done that because she's on this strong Rosie River or female empowerment, independent woman, I do everything by myself thing. Yes, there are those women. Put them to one side. The ones that want to pay for everything, the ones that want to do everything themselves. Bro, most of these women from Essex and these nice these outer parts of London that have got the Buckingham Palace houses, their houses look like that because they got men around them that are seeking their validation with tools, bro. The man them are seeking their validation with tools. And the way that a man even shows this woman that he wants to be around her is he just comes to her yard with the tools and he starts cracking on. Like, he starts just doing everything. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's trying to, like, we need to have more of that in our culture. And man, they might say, oh, you're simping with tools, suck your mother, rude boy. For chase woman, man for chase woman. You get what I'm saying? Man for seek a woman's validation by doing things for her. That's how it's been from the beginning of time. So what I'm trying to say, is like, we need to stop letting the women from our culture get shitted on. They're getting completely shitted on by these women, and our women are raising children in some shit TikTok houses. Do you know about Timu and TikTok shop houses where she doesn't actually know how to cut this towel without it breaking? So what she's gonna do is she's gonna buy this cheap piece of material that sticks on the wall with some self-adhesive material that is now gonna have the tile effect on it. When the white girl from Essex has got a full, clean splashback. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, she's got a nicely leveled, clean herringbone splashback with the Metro tiles. Bro, we need to do better. We need to do better. Man, them shot the podcasting equipment. Get rid of that. Yeah, I make content too. I hold my hands up, but you can see that I don't put no effort into it. I just slap it from my phone. You man have got mics and headphones, and get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of the Van Cleefs, all of the flashy designer shit. Get out of the way and just buy yourself some tools and attachments so we can start making our children grow up in houses that they're proud of. Do you get what I'm saying?
So, let's get into this. I personally don't think it's as important nowadays to be as handy with your hands in the Western society. And I say that because right now, I feel like money management is more of an effective and valued skill than being a handyman, because everything right now is to do with money. If you have enough money and you're good with your money, you can get someone to do what you need to do around the house. It's not a good thing, but the way everything is going with the prices of everything and paying bills or whatever, that's a real skill, to know that you are financially stable at the end of the month or the end of the week, other than knowing how to fix a table, which is very sad because it's a skill it's things that everybody needs to know how to build, how to fix certain things. But because the way society's gone, especially nowadays, especially in the Western world, bills are so high. You know, all of your hands can only get you so far, if that makes sense. If you're the type of guy who knows how to save, because here's another crazy statistic. It's more common that people do not have £1,000 in their savings than you think. Most people can't even save £1,000. Not just a month, in a year. So what does that tell you? Because a lot of people aren't financially savvy, which is not down to their fault. It's not their fault. Partly it is, partly it isn't, because it's not something that you get taught unless you're studying for accountancy and all that stuff. But it's a serious skill that if you're good with your money, it will help change your life. Basically, it will help change your life. And I get what the brother's saying about guys need to be handy with the house, but we ain't got time. We're not living back in the late 90s, the early 90s, in the 80s, where things were a bit easier, where our parents could, because even this, like, I remember my dad was saying to me back in his day, he could have a job, leave it at 10, like quit his job at 10, by 12 in the afternoon, have another job. Like, it was different back then. Getting a house is different back then. There's so much financial pressures on guys nowadays, especially, but on people, but on guys nowadays especially, that it's like learning, being a handyman or getting your P's up. Like, again, you could learn the skill and do a business that way, Or a lot of guys are just choosing just to, work their normal jobs, bang out the overtime, and then and another thing, there's just not time. There's not enough time in the day anymore for guys to be doing stuff like this. That's what I think anyway. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.